Last time on Winter Everlasting, the party had a nice little sleepover with a mostly lucid Nothic named Agabus. He's a little crazy, but mostly there. At least he seems to realize that time has passed and things have happened. With that, he decided to play the part of tour guide, leading the party past the Chain Lightning Stadium to the Tower of Abjuration, where, well, one wrong move and the party would have been in a lot of pain. Upon entering the tower, the Archmage of Abjuration was found having been mauled by something large and left dead, along with the Anvil and Hammer of Disjunction, a way of destroying magical items which was used as the execution block for ancient living weapons. But living weapons, it seems, are a little more resilient. Although their bodies were broken, they were still somewhat alive inside. Many of them having gone various ways of insane over the years after the shattering. Being this close to could be actual death for Lash ended up waking up a resistance in her, a tempering of herself. Moving on, the party came upon one of the Arcane Brotherhood wizards, a student of one Velen Hartle, a lad who had begun to succumb to the arcane blight, partially transforming into a Nothic. With some assistance from Lash, he was able to suppress the disease, while Salem led him back to the museum. The rest of the party made their way to the Tower of Divination. Inside, they found the Orb of Divination, the third eye of the god of divination, and another of the lost students of Hartle, a girl who had lost both her eyes, one through asking a question on where the inscription for the tower was, and the second in accident when she asked where her other eye went. Finding out that the Tower of Divination had been damaged in the fall and the ceiling had crashed into the observatory, the party eventually made their way there, where a quarantine was in effect. And that quarantine was a chaos phage, a slod brought through by the telescope, which can peer through any realm and bring creatures from that realm into this one. Dealing with the slod and making their way up to the roof, they found the arch astronomer of Yithrin, who had long ago been infected and turned into a slod by the chaos phage, and had been spending the last couple thousand years keeping the creature contained, as neither could truly kill the other. Another part of the trial was found. Making their way back to Harple, notes were exchanged, things were talked about. The party is 2 steps from completing the gathering of the steps needed to complete the Octad trials and enter the central tower. Right. And a recap of so far. First, hold a wand crafted of nether oak over your heart. Second, summon a flame in your palm. Third, speak a secret about yourself aloud. Fourth is unknown. Fifth, quench the flame in ice. Sixth, unknown. Seventh, draw a circle on the ground using the ashes of a corpse. 8, stand inside the circle and consume poison. And with that, we pick back up. I believe the party was heading towards the Towers of Illusion and Enchantment.
Yes.
But where are we heading first, Illusion or Enchantment?
They're both kind of on the same side of the city, just apart from each other. The tower surrounded in mists is the Tower of Illusion, and the tower closest to the ice wall is the Tower of Enchantment.
I had a feeling, because those were the only ones we hadn't been to. I mean, there is this one way over here, but that's one of the perimeter tower things.
Yeah, the war spiders and laboratories.
So these are the only 2 we've not been to yet. And this one. We haven't been to this one over here.
That would be the Tower of Evocation.
And then whatever this is. I'm not gonna lie, though. That looks like an obelisk.
That one Salem would know.
Yeah, that looks like an obelisk.
The Tormentor?
Yu-Gi-Oh references aside. God.
To quote the abridged, I hope you know you deserve to die for that joke alone.
Nah.
Okay. Anywho,
So,
I guess geographically the closest one would be the Tower of Illusion.
Do you think we'll find Mickey in there? Oh wait, that's a castle.
No one played that game. We're moving on.
alright. On the approach to the Tower of Illusion. Someone. Roll me a D100.
My turn.
Go for it.
That is a 10.
Wonderful. As you approach the tower, you see I know him. There's a picture of him ready to go. He has a picture. He has a picture. Someone. There it is. Right there. I'll post this.
Why?
While we are waiting for that to load, could we say that on our walk over here, I was able to apply a dose of my arcane oil to my weapon?
Yes.
Thank you.
Easy enough.
Oh my goodness,
See.
kitty cat. Yes, I realize you're hungry. Give me one moment. Like clockwork. I swear to Christ. I love you to death. Yes. Yeah, this bag.
Oh, did we see that floating skull or the things on the bridge there?
Both. Floating skull
Fine.
followed by 3 Nothics.
And you walk away from it, you miserable little beastie. I love you still.
So, the picture is loaded.
Okay.
See a floating, deteriorating skull. Above its head, wispy symbols of the 8 schools of magic form and dissipate. Behind it, 3 Nothics in ancient and tattered robes follow.
I'm sorry. What? A floating skull with symbols and 3 Nothics following behind it.
Yes. As it floats along, the 8 schools of magic appear above its head in succession, each one appearing, each one fading.
Does it take notice of us?
It's approaching you.
Insight for hostility?
Inside.
Natural 20 for 31?
It is watching you closely to see how you are reacting to the surroundings. It's studying you.
So, to the face of the party, Octavia, he'll just be like, it's studying us based on, it'll react based on our own reactions. I'm not sensing any hostility at the moment, but we are being watched carefully.
And it appears to be coming up to us, I guess. Perhaps it's wanting to introduce itself. Okay. And
Again,
Octavia.
I'm sensing no hostility yet.
And let's try and keep it that way. And Octavia will approach the floating skull.
Wonderful.
Lash is going to kind of hang back with the trophy because, yeah, this is clearly some necromancy bullshit.
It's some necromancy bullshit. Do, 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 do.
It stops as you approach. The head begins to tilt to the side, like someone cocking their head, but it doesn't stop and keeps rotating until it's nearly upside down before one of the Nothics following it stands up, grips the head, and turns it right back up.
We've seen some of the, like, sentient spells, right? We've
Yep,
seen them at, like,
some-
range or something.
You've seen some of the living spells.
Is this one of those?
Arcana check.
Shit. Okay. Come on,
Salem history
big,
check.
big money.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Wait, what'd you say?
27.
This is not a living spell. Salem a history check, if you would, please.
Okay, give me a sec.
So not a living spell.
Get a 14.
14 will be enough to remember that you warned the party not to screw with a floating skull if you found it.
What was about to happen just now?
They're trying to figure out what this skull is.
A conversation is attempting to happen.
A spell is being used?
No.
No.
Nope, just
No.
observation.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
He's trying to debate if it would count as screwing with the skull. Because it's like, okay, this is just a normal conversation. Maybe it's not. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. So he's not doing anything at the moment.
No, it's just watching the party. Like, who is? Why is here?
Apologies, my good bitch. What happens to be the fuck?
So
Proceed with
this,
the conversation.
so this is not a living spell. Okay. That's
Alarming.
that actually limits the number of things because Octavia would remember that the guy who is supposed to be in charge of this whole place is supposed to be a lich.
Indeed. That's what she's been told. Tropa, you can make a history check if you wish.
If this is necromancy stuff, would Atropa have advantage?
Indeed. Good call.
Dirty 20.
You would know this type of... Well, first off, you know this is a type of undead. Second, you know what type of undead. This is a demi-lich. And demi-liches come about when a lich neglects to feed souls to its phylactery.
So, for the first time, y'all see Atropa take a step back. She still has
Ooh.
determination on her face. Yeah, she still has determination on her face, but she takes a step back.
Yeah, Lash is right there with you, so it's like, yeah, it's not great.
And if anybody wants to make a little insight check onto Atropa,
Yeah, sure, why not?
go right ahead.
I mean, I'm face to face with the skull, so I mean, I'm not doing nothing.
Natural 19 for 30.
There is genuine fear.
I will say that because Lash is right next to you, you are in her aura, so you are immune to the fear effect. But roleplay how you like.
I'm not talking about the effect, but she like because I know that there's an effect. No, she is afraid of this thing.
Gotcha.
Not
Yeah.
feared, like not spell feared. not magical feared, but she is physically afraid of this thing.
Gotcha. Yep. Yep.
Octavia,
Mm.
how do you wish to proceed? You have the skull in front of you. It keeps tilting its head to the side as if in question, and it does not seem to be able to control itself very good and keeps missing the jaw. It's kind of top heavy, and every time it tilts its head, it ends up upside down, and one of the Nothics has to reach up and twist it back around so it's right side up again.
It's like trying to walk across a frozen lake.
Hmm. Okay.
Also, is nobody going to ask Atropa what she sees because she's taking a step back and nobody's asking why?
Octavia can't ask because she's not looking at you. She is face to face
Well, I
with
know.
the Demi-Lich.
I know, I
Meanwhile,
got that.
This stuff is a bit tense at the moment. We might have a conversation where there's not a giant floating skull in front of us.
Oh, not giant, just the size of a human skull.
Regular skull. Yep. 'Cause that's
Regular
what he
skull,
was.
regular skull.
Yeah, we'll have that conversation later. Right now, tensions are a bit high.
Iriolarthus, I presume?
Skull tilts forward as if in a nod and ends up upside down and backwards before once again Nothic reaches up, tilts it back up.
So you are the one in charge of this place. The administrator, so to speak.
Continues to stare.
What?
Continues to stare.
I wonder, like, this is above table, nothing out loud, but I wonder if missing its lower jaw makes it hard to talk.
You could give a bit of an insight check if you wish.
I will too, because I'm curious if he's attempting to talk to me, and I'm just not hearing it. Okay, for some weird reason, it's adding +4 to everything I'm doing, and I don't know why.
Well, remember last time it was the Roll20 extension for your browser.
Yeah, I know, and I tried to fix it, but
You don't have a
15 is the roll.
Oh, well, I wanted to make an insight check, but I got a 3.
You're
Natural
too
1
scared.
for a 3.
You're way too scared.
I'm quaking in my non-existent boots.
You think he might be mute. He might have lost the ability to speak. And
But he doesn't.
might
But
not
being
understand common.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, didn't you already use your universal speech for today?
Oh no, I can keep using it as long as I have spell slots. I did use my free use of it, I believe.
Okay.
I think. Check.
Could I potentially guess the language?
I don't think he can sign.
No.
He's Netherese. They speak, what is it? Loras, I think?
La Bamba?
No, I think it's called Loros or something. I mean, I said his
Lithuanian.
name, and he responded to what I believe was the affirmative.
The name seems to
Well-
Shit.
translatable.
Well, the thing is everybody's name is the same no matter what language you speak it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of
The
an
Chinese
episode
would
of Charmed.
strongly disagree with you, but
But yeah, it kind of reminds me
well,
of an episode of Charmed where the white lighters were talking about Piper, but at one point, she actually says Piper's, Piper. Wonder what they're talking about.
But no, say if I were to go to China and I would say like, yeah, my name is Jake, they would call me Jake. They would not call me whatever Jake means in Chinese.
that's if
It-
they
it's-
attach the word Jake to being your name.
But anyway,
Well, no, like
We have that
whole
language
idea-
divide. He doesn't know. And yes, I did say his name, but he may not know in what context.
But no, like what I mean is, it's that whole thing where
I get what you mean.
you are telling somebody what
No,
noise
I-
to make to address you.
I get what you mean. Okay. I will go ahead and use a first level spell slot to once again re-engage, because I don't remember how long ago the last time I did that for universal speech was. And I will as an action choose 5 creatures within 60 feet. So I will go ahead and also include the Nothics and another first level spell slot for comprehend languages so I can understand what they say back to me. Oh boy. Okay. And I will resume attempting to communicate. Are you Larthus, the administrator of this city?
If a skull's eyebrows could raise, his eyebrows would raise. Now he's no longer floating in front of you, he's now floating in a small, slow circle around you.
studying you.
Not as effective.
I don't suppose you would be able or inclined to permit us access to the tower. We are a majority of the way through the trials of the Octad, but honestly, we're just trying to reactivate and re-engage the city to try and diminish the winter that has been plaguing the outside. I also brought help to try and restore the, as she gestures to the Nothics, the lost and, the sick who survived the crash. An expert in magical diseases. She is currently in the caves above, and she is already hard at work attempting to study and learn more about the disease. We are truly, sincerely here to help.
Stops its circling. You watch the 8 schools of magic flicker above its head in rapid succession, pausing momentarily on illusion and enchantment.
Those are the only towers that we have not really been able to account for the puzzles of. We were on our way to the Tower of Illusion.
Looks from you, looks to the rest of the party, looks down to Vagabus, who finally steps out from behind the party. Yes, I'm guiding the from they're here to help, sir. The skull turns from him back to you, Octavia, and gets rather close to your face. If there was a body, you would imagine this is someone leaning in, tilting their head to
boy.
get a study of you.
Oh boy. I'll just stand there firm. Because I have not lied. I have not lied.
And you should be close enough that you're immune to the fear effect. Like, by all means, I'm not going to tell you what to be afraid of, but
She's
know
already-
that's the thing you have.
She's already seen part of the true form of the child. Nothing scares her at this point.
The skull backs away, floating back into the side, as if opening the way to you. Continue on your path.
Thank you. And I hope once we re-engage the city and get it out of this icy tomb, something may be done to help everybody, including yourself. Within reason, of course, as she kind of indicates to his body, lichdom being what it is.
The Dim Lich and Nothix let you continue on your way.
Turns to the party. I believe we can go.
Atropa, are you all right? I've never seen you act that way before.
She kind of relaxes her shoulders once she sees the Demi-Lich go out of sight. I don't like that thing. Also, who has its phylactery?
Who knows?
That would be the million gold question. It could
Out of
just be
character,
buried.
I thought we picked one up. So
Uh,
out of character, I thought we picked one up.
wasn't that in the
I think we joked about it being.
No,
the
that was
one
Arian's Gate.
Yeah.
That was in
Oh,
Arian's Gate.
okay.
Somebody picked up a. It was Catboy. Catboy in Arian's Gate has a phylactery that he's poured hot sauce in there. He's poured
Yeah. Well,
all manner of
well,
things
that,
in
so
there.
it was the Revershot one that like all the stuff was poured into, but it was either this campaign or
Right.
Arion's Gate where we joked that that when we found it that we joked that it was that phylactery, and then we kind of like accepted it as that one because it was funny.
I think it was Arian's Gate.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was this one or the other one.
Yeah, we haven't found anything like that here yet.
The closest thing that we have to a phylactery is a book containing a soul, which is not the same thing.
But yes.
I mean, it's pretty close.
This is what remains of a lich who goes a long time without feeding on souls.
And she will explain that to Lash.
Okay.
Like I said, within reason, as far as promising to help him, because just willy-nilly feeding someone's souls is not okay. But who knows?
Wait, you offered to help it?
I didn't say that we were. She wasn't speaking in tongues. She spoke pretty clearly.
We could, we could all understand Octavia.
And she explicitly said that she would, that once the city was risen, maybe she would try and find some way to help everybody within reason, because indicates to his skullness, lichdom being what it is. She did not say, I'm going to feed you souls. She's like, I'm gonna try and maybe find something to help, but I can't make promises on this.
But within reason, sacrificing things to a lich is not reasonable, so that's not within reason.
Precisely. She is like, and I have no intention of feeding that thing. But, empty pleasantries.
Okay. Okay, well, honestly, here soon, if this keeps this up, I might have to create a rule where you're only allowed to have a certain amount of words because you keep offering help to people we shouldn't be helping.
I think it was more so trying to smooth things over so we didn't have to fight that thing.
You still don't have to offer it help to not fight it, just convince it we're not a threat.
Very true. And we're walking.
An audible grumble from Octavia as she's turning and continuing to walk.
Funnily enough, one of the few times that Lash has had her back.
Oh yeah, no, she is registering that. This is the rare occasion where it seems to be things flipped on its head. Because now it's Atraba who's grinding her gears. So
Atraba doesn't care.
Bacchus scrambles to the front of the group, beginning to lead on again. Poor Irio Marthas. Been waiting for rescue for some time. Although I think he's got a little crazy and doesn't exactly know how long it's been. He's really let himself go, though. Well, what with the loss of his phylactery when the city fell. But even before then, he did not really... He absorbed enough to keep his form stable.
Was his phylactery buried somewhere in the city, or has it been stolen?
Oh, we don't know.
That's highly concerning.
He would have asked the sphere of divination, but they kind of... Bacchus reaches up and kind of motions to the eyes.
Ah, yeah. Nothing to really give up.
And, well, one of us would ask, but getting one of us to concentrate long enough and be lucid enough to not only ask but then relay what they've seen. Clearly is, yeah.
And, unlike other humanoids, you would only get one question.
Only if they fall victim to it.
But he does seem to think you belong,
Well,
so that's good. He
yes.
won't scream at you. Last time he screamed at people, a lot of them fell down dead.
Well, I'm glad that that didn't happen. Let's make our way to the Tower of Illusion then, shall we? Octavia's like, okay, yep, I know, he probably could have caused us all a very, 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 very unpleasant death. Let's move, please.
Fun fact for the audience, a Demi-Lister CR is 18.
With 3 Nothics that would have helped.
Yep. And Nothics are
And,
CR2, if I recall.
So as we approach the Tower of Illusion,
Yeah, his first move would have been to howl. Howl is every creature within 30 feet has to make a Constitution save. If they fail, they drop to 0 hit points.
so party all passes, nothing fall down dead underneath it.
I mean, that is a possibility, but also... wait, no, they have advantage against magic, if I recall.
But anyway,
Yeah.
as you approach the Tower of Illusion, you approach an obsidian tower, shrouded in gossamer mist that soars before you. Eyes carved into the stonework appear to fixate on you as you approach the entrance. The spire's highest window emits purple light.
Wait, the
What are
the eyes fixate on us? Is this tower alive?
But what do you think the odds are that the door on this place isn't real?
I'd say 50-50 chance.
As you approach, you see the mist swirl and thicken around the base of the tower.
I could try to approach the tower. I do have blind sight of 10 feet.
Atripa also does.
Okay, so
The
we're
new
just
skull-
gonna
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, fuck me. I've only got dark vision, so, you know, I guess I get to eat shit today.
Yeah, the newer Skulker has blind sight. The 2024 version.
so we're just gonna girl boss our way to the tower.
Sure.
Oh, my daughter has blind sight out to 20 feet. Eat shit.
And your wizard also has true sight, so we can all eat shit.
Yeah, this is... Yeah. Scrim and
who all
Scry...
was-
Scrim and Scry really ought not be here, but... he is where he is, and I love him for it.
Who all enters the mist?
I do! With
Yo.
with my entourage.
So I guess everybody, unless Salem doesn't want to.
Well, this
He
is
would
not a
stop
fight.
and just kind of like think for a minute, like, Nah, he'll wait out here and see what happens.
Alright, as you all enter the mist, save Salem, you begin to hear rapid heartbeat, sobbing, ragged, gasping breath from all directions within the mist. As you approach the doorway and pass through it, each of you has a manifestation of your worst fears stepping out of the mist before you. I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
+5 because of my aura.
Also, is this a charmed or memories read or altered type deal?
This is an 8th level phantasmal killer being hit on all of you.
Even the goose?
Party members.
Yeah, because
My goose is immortal. You leave him alone. Or her. You leave
Yeah.
you leave her alone. You miscreant.
I have advantage on saving throws to avoid or end being charmed or memories read or altered.
This is a manifestation of your deepest fear that appears only to each creature.
Okay. Yeah.
Failed save, you become frightened, and you take damage.
Phantasmal
And-
Killer is a 4th level illusion.
Yep.
Except this is being cast at 8.
And what save was it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
+5.
So 21.
Uh, 13.
Well, if it's +5, then that'd be 18.
No. You guys get +5. Mine's already been added on.
Oh,
Don't worry, you and I got the same thing.
13?
Yep, because I rolled an 8.
Hmm.
So 8th level, I believe that is an 8d10. So anyone who did not anyone who did not pass a 17 will take 36 psychic damage. As your worst fear manifests only for you.
But at least we don't get the feared condition because we're in Lash's aura.
Indeed.
Well, that fucking sucks. That's
So for those of you who
over a third of my
failed,
health. Fuck.
what do you see?
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Greatest fear.
If you do not wish to share what you see, you do not have to share what you see.
I'm still writing Octavia's book, so I'm not sure. Because there's a couple of things that might qualify already, but, yeah. The books aren't done yet, so I can't really say for sure what it would be.
Honestly, for Lash, it could be any number of the people that she trusts attacking her with one of those silver parasites on them. Because she's seen those things at least twice now and what they can do, and it is terrifying what they could force her loved ones to do to her.
I know what she would see, actually. A dusty alleyway. And the smell of blueberries and tarts. Yep. That'd be it.
how dreadful.
How do you
Oh,
get
if you-
attacked by
if
a
you-
dusty alleyway?
I know.
If
I
you
know,
knew
I
the
get
if
it.
you knew the
I
fucking
know.
story.
I know.
Boss knows. Boss knows.
But
I no. I know there's context behind it, but like to somebody who doesn't know the context is just like, oh, how dreadful.
As the spell effect triggers, the mist subsides, you find yourself in the uppermost chamber of the tower.
That damage was psychic, correct?
Yes.
So as Octavia is like wiping away a god awful fucking nosebleed. Fuck. Is everyone else okay?
I feel peachy.
I'm going to use my free casting of a 3rd level Cure Wounds that uses my wisdom on myself. So that is going to be. I just looked at it. I'm going to be healing for 68 plus 2. So I healed 25.
I guess only Octavia gets to eat shit then. Okay. Well, that's great.
Well,
Awesome.
Atropa doesn't even know that y'all took damage. She just sees the nosebleed and thinks that the mist caused allergies.
Atropa can't be that. Can't be that dense.
But yeah, I use my free 3rd level on myself, but I'll give Octavia a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
So you will be healing for 27.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, she goes from looking absolutely terrible to almost right back, almost right back up to full. 80 out of 89. Thank you.
Yeah, that sucked. Oh wow.
Atropa, how are you feeling?
She's gonna look at herself and be like, I feel fine.
Awesome.
Well, consider yourself lucky. That was not a pleasant spell effect.
So, within the room, you see painting eels. You see words shifting in the air. You see the ghostly outlines of people moving about the room before they reset and then replay the same actions over and over.
I'm going to pop a quick Divine Sense.
Nothing here. Just you.
Okay, so these are not spirits, so
They're illusions.
what do you think these are?
They're illusory images, maybe a recording of some kind. A memory. Just broken, playing over and over. Let's keep going.
Well, while you're trying to figure out this tower, could I get one of those pairs?
No, you can go eat shit. God, I do not have that many left. Yeah, sure. You go ahead, take one.
Yeah, I'm just taking the one. 19.
That's Purple Mancy.
That is Purplemancy, you get fairy fire.
Out of a. How many charges? I think it gives 3, right?
3. You get 3 uses.
I'm up to 12 uses of this fucking Purplemancy bullshit. Could I trade all of my charges of Purplemancy for 1 Cure Wounds?
No.
Damn.
Oh God.
You should
The
start
And
game
using
is
your
trying to-
And you know
purplemancy.
what
The game
sucks?
is trying
You were
to tell you it wants you to be fabulous with violet light.
You were one off from the Charm of Restoration, because that's 20. I'm the only one who's
Damn.
managed to get that so far. Oh,
Damn.
Lord. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
As Octavia's walking around, she's also... I'm also gonna pop a pear. Because, fuck it. I'm gonna keep trying my goddamn luck.
Watch
You know
get
how
20,
many do you
finally
have
a
left?
healing spell.
Now I currently have 7. I just rolled at 2.
2,
Altrip will take a pair then.
Okay.
2, you get 3-time uses of Druidcraft.
Hey, I've got that as well.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
And it is
Oh,
so
that's-
1d20,
Yep, 1d20.
11.
You get
Charm
a
of Sending.
one-time use of Sending.
Hey,
Hey!
I've had that before.
It's a good one. But I'm so happy
Yeah,
to
my-
have Charm of Druidcraft. That means I can do the fire in my hand thing. Because I don't have Prestidigitation. Or any other little fire spell. Fuck.
But yeah, you get 3 uses of that Druidcraft. My current count of spells that I'm holding on to that I just have not used is 6 Invisibility, 12 Purplemancy, 3 Druidcraft, and 1 Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, I've got Charm of Vicious Mockery, 1 thing of Purplemancy, and I've got, wait, I have 3 uses, I have 3 Lightning Bolts.
I have 1 lightning bolt and 1 use of sending because I have not eaten very many pears. I have only eaten 2.
I mean,
And
go
Sam's not in the
ahead,
tower in order to have a pair.
go ahead and get asking, but I've only got 6 left. A lot of them went
think we
out to the goblins.
I think we can have 3 within an hour without getting sick. So
Yeah.
could I have 2 more?
Go for it. Do you want 2 more?
Could you?
Okay.
no, I'll
One,
be
two.
fine.
Okay. You sure?
Could you? Yeah. Could you imagine though, like a whole line of goblins, just with a firing line of lightning bolt at the ready?
We have one. We have a lineup of them back in Targos. There's like how many again, boss? There's like 7 of them, 8 of them who have lightning bolt.
You sent them to deal with the Llama Sombra.
Oh yeah, Lama Sombra is gonna absolutely ride the fucking lightning straight to hell. So yeah, we're never going to actually get to fight that thing. It's dead.
So I did get a 20, so I've got the 3rd level Cure Wounds using Wisdom back, and whatever 4 is.
20 gets you the Greater Restoration and Lesser Restoration charges, and 4
Oh.
gets you Vicious Mockery.
So
3 uses
You
of
can
that.
insult somebody good. But yeah,
And it is
and 3 charges for. Let's see, it's 3 charges for Greater Restoration.
6. You get Charm of Restoration. You have a total of 6 charges. You can use 4 of those charges for Greater Restoration, 2 to cast Lesser Restoration. So you could cast 3 Lesser Restorations, or you can cast 2 Lesser and 1 Greater. Or one Lesser and 1 Greater. Sorry, my bad. Bad math.
Okay,
Bleh.
so 6 charges, 4 for Greater, 2 for Lesser.
Yep.
And the Vicious Mockery is the 5th level version, which is 2d4 and not 1d3.
You get to insult somebody good.
Spell DC of 15.
I still haven't used it.
Okay, so So 3 Vicious Mockery, 5th level, 2d4, DC 15.
Yep. So inside the room, you see the illusions playing out. You see people playing pranks on each other. You see people painting. You see people conjuring illusionary animals. And then they all reset. That replays again. On the wall, written boldly, looks to be the right.
It looks to be what?
The inscription you're looking for.
What's
Let's
it say?
see. Comprehend languages. You'd have to touch the wall in order to be able to read the writing.
But we've got my beautiful baby girl with us. What does she read?
She reads the draconic writing. Show thy face to the sky.
Huh.
Look to the heavens.
It just says sixth, show thy face to the sky.
Huh. Looks around at the figures. Interesting. I would have expected more to it than just nearly getting my brains blasted out by a spell. Was pain really all they were going for?
Well,
Oh.
maybe there's more to it. That maybe this is an illusory script. If I were to try to see if it was an illusion, what kind of roll would I need to make?
Intelligence, usually.
Illusory script. This is usually an investigation or arcana.
I'll do an arcana.
I'll do investigation because I've got something to it.
19.
I'll do an investigation. But it says I have advantage, but I don't know what's giving me advantage or if it's something specific.
Yeah.
Oh, it just says advantage on intelligence investigation checks. So,
Nice.
okay. It's a 12 anyways.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Shit.
6,
I
2
got a-
plus 6, so that's a stitch.
So I got a. I got 16. Octavia got 19 on Arcana.
Alright. So, the arcana roll. There is a lot of illusion magic going on in this place. Almost on purpose. All the illusion going on in the room almost masks the illusion on the wall. And last, your investigation, running your fingers along some of the carved letters, they're not matching up with what you feel on the wall.
Your advantage comes from your memory-starved feet.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's where I found it.
This is an illusory script, masking the true words written.
Okay, well now I'm just pissed. Now where's the actual script?
It feels like it, with
It's
flashes
here.
touching of it, it's there. It's just
It's just covered up.
Oh, I can't dispel it. I don't have that kind of magic.
We know that I do. I just set an entire tower. Set an entire tower off. Good grief. Using it. So, yeah, I would like to cast
So-
my 3rd level spell,
Well,
Dispel Magic.
quick question. This is gonna sound silly. If we have blind sight, would we be able to read it like it's Braille, or see it like it's supposed to be Braille? Because the whole like we gotta feel it.
I still wouldn't be able to read it. I don't know Draconic.
Oh, that is true.
I know Common, Primordial, and Undercommon. I mean, maybe.
Wait, I turned to Scriven Scry. Scriven Scry, darling.
Yes.
Oh yeah, True Sight.
I'm sorry that it has taken me this long to turn and ask you if you could read what's really there for us.
Scarin Sky imagined you would ask eventually or figure it out. What? Asking? Scarin Sky asks. Looks at the wall. 6th. Hide thyself behind a mask.
Literally the opposite of the inscription it presents.
Funny enough, out of everything that we've found on our rather long feeling weeks here, I have yet to come across a mask. I mean,
You all wish
Uh,
to investigate the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Um,
I will check this room
Well-
the fuck out.
Mercury had a mask.
Yeah, as I say, not really. Mercury had a mask.
Atropa, do you have a mask? Is that like a family thing?
Well,
mean,
I,
I don't really
do.
need- I've got
And she will reach into her bag of holding and pull out this really rudely made mask and just go, the first time Dad came home from, I think it was, I can't remember what adventure, but I seen he had a mask, and I wanted one too, and I was really little, so I made one. And then she kind of like plops it back into her bag of holding.
Let's take a look around, see what we can find in this room, and I will give Atropa the help action in her investigation. Oh, and she already got an advantage on investigation.
She already has advantage.
Alright, so yeah, she'll. I'll do my own roll then.
I'll provide the help action to you if you provide the help action to me.
That is a 22 for my investigation.
So
And if
my-
Lash does in fact provide the help action back to me, then mine would be an 18. Otherwise, it's a 10.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll just say that I'm helping Octavia out. She's already. Since you rolled that second time before I rolled my first.
Go ahead and roll your second one, though, because I'll help you in turn. Let's help each other.
DM, are you allowing that?
I mean, we have time. Come on.
We have time to give this place a thorough go.
Okay. So Octavia has an 18 and I have a 21.
There you go.
And Atropos still had her 22.
Yeah. Rub it in, why don't you?
It's all them eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna put in items a list of things you find.
Oh,
I wonder what Silent's been up to out there.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
we come back around and it turns out, oh, he's dead. He got in a fight.
So you
No.
find
Who come outside, he's doing the Charlie Brown.
Ooh. Magnificent.
I thought this said magnificent. I thought this said magnificent Pocky.
hold on, missed one.
I would like the Magnificent Pocky, please.
Sorry,
Fabulous
I had missed
gem.
one.
Ooh. Fabulous gem. Ooh.
So, a fabulous gem is a glittering red gem, usually in a ring or brooch. This one is a ring.
Okay.
You can use an action to create a to magically create a pile of coins, no more than 100 gold in total, in an unoccupied space within 10 feet. The pile must appear on a surface that can support it. After 1 hour, the coins vanish. And as a bonus action, you can magically change the appearance of your clothing and armor. You can change the style, color, apparent quality. You can make it appear as if you're wearing different garments entirely.
Ooh.
In either case, it does fail to pass physical inspection.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it requires attunement.
Alluring dye. This is a thick paste that you can apply to feathers, fur, hair that permanently dyes it the color of the dye. This one is currently These are currently shifting in color. You gain a +2 to charisma saving throws for 24 hours after first applying the dye. You cannot benefit from this effect again unless you use the dye to dye it a different color. If you re-dye yourself more than once in 10 days, roll a d4. On a 1, your fur, feathers, or hair turn a shocking yellow as the dyes interact disastrously, and you have disadvantage on charisma checks for 1d6 days.
That's a Humblewood item. Oh, that's hilarious.
Masquerade Tattoo. This is a special needle that when you attune, you press the needle to your skin and it forms a magical tattoo. This gives you a bonus action to shape the tattoo into any color pattern and move it to any area of your body. You can make it as small as a copper piece to an intricate work of art that covers your entire body. As an action, you can use this tattoo to cast Disguise Self on yourself. This one is the very rare quality one that will cover up to 2 limbs or the chest or upper back. Mask Charms. Mask Charm is a silver pin. While wearing this charm, you can use an action to cast Disguise Self.
Does it require attunement?
It does not, and it is a common magic item.
Ooh.
The spell lasts You can have it last for the normal duration of 1 hour or up to 6 hours. If you choose the 6 hours, the spell loses, the charm loses its magic and becomes a non-magical pin at the end.
Okay.
Mask of Changed Appearance. This jeweled mask has 3 charges. As a magic action, you can expend 1 charge to change your face's appearance. You can't make yourself look like a different person, but you can smoothen or deepen wrinkles, whiten your teeth, hide or accentuate bags under your eyes, or perform other minor cosmetic changes. Your appearance is changed. The mask is invisible. The change lasts for 1 hour. And the magnificent pocket vanity. This is a small brass device, contains magical makeup enough for 3 uses. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge to apply makeup to yourself or a willing creature within reach. On a use, they are affected by the Disguise Self spell. And you do not exactly pick what you look like. You roll a d6. And that will determine what look you take on.
I'll take
A
the
lot of-
pocket vanity.
You got 2 of those. So a
Oh.
lot of disguise self magic here,
Yeah.
and some of them in the form of a mask.
I'll probably take one of the pens and the mask for just the ritual's sake. If nobody has an issue with that.
Feel free.
I'll take a mask for the ritual's sake, but the pretty ladies can divide it among themselves.
Honey, you are just as pretty.
She blinks each individual eye. Speaking of absolute truth here, I'm an arachnid and you're a fox. Also,
And we are both beautiful in our own ways.
anyways, that's not exactly the point for me. Also, I don't do that stuff anyways. I'm fine with this. And she kind of just like motions to herself.
As you all have entered the tower and have been looking around outside Salem,
You get eaten by you get eaten by a mimic.
as
Congratulations.
you stand there watching the tower, you hear the sound of almost crystal wind chimes from one of the nearby alleys, and a pale white light coming from it.
How white are you?
He raises an eyebrow but checks out the alleyway.
Value that white.
In the middle of the alleyway, you see a silver arch doorway. And as you look at it, the door opens.
Who steps out?
No one steps out. Seems it's waiting for you to step in.
Ooh, we got an invitation.
He looks at the tower, thinks on it, and then it's just like, all right, let's see what game this one brings, and steps through the door.
Roll for
You-
initiative.
You enter a large dining hall filled with, well, it's very easy to tell whose chamber this is. It looks like a very overly spoiled princess's idea of a dining room.
Oh god
And
damn
sitting
it!
at the end, in a frilly dress and bonnet, you see a small, pale-faced girl who looks at you and smiles. And there he is.
What do you want this time?
This time.
He kind of narrows his eyes. It's like, are are you being serious or are you toying with me?
No idea what you're talking about. But I do know you. And she kind of raises a pinky upwards. Are very, very far from home.
Quite. He'll take at least a little bit more of an approach, but is crossing his arms. It's like still skeptical, but still not explaining what you invited me here for.
Well, I invited you here because my little helper in your group has, well, let's just say, shirking the duties put before her.
I beg your pardon, madam.
I'd like you to get her a little bit back on track, please. She's supposed to be helping getting Arl to come to heal, not exploring ancient ruins. And, frankly, doing her own thing. I would have expected her to go have a meeting with me. And what I'm offering you she looks over and one of the walls extends into a hallway. At the end of the hallway, you see a door open and it looks like a familiar place. I'll offer you a ticket home.
He looks genuinely confused. Not just on the fact that she's letting him out, though it is a high one. He's more confused by what she said earlier. It's like, okay, I'm going to assume you're older than you look, so I'm just going to say this bluntly. Who the hell are you talking about when you said you have a helper in the group?
I am pretty sure you know.
Let's pretend I don't. Spell it out for me.
I just don't want to play any games. Ah, your magnificent wand in the crystalline regalia.
There is a very bad switch in his face as he's just like, are you seriously telling me that she made a deal with you?
She did indeed.
Could you just give me a minute? He walks over to the nearest wall, puts both his just like the bottom of his fist on it, and then just beats his head on it for a few good thumps before he just turns back around. It's like, go on.
I made a deal with her to get Arl under control. Usually Dreadlords are much more eager to set up a domain and set down rules. Arl is not. You would think her being a goddess, we would get something special out of her, but all we've gotten so far is the petulant tantrum throwings of, well, a child who does not appreciate us giving back some small manner of power to her being in order for her to manifest once again after her unfortunate run-in with some of the other gods and her sundering. We gave her the chance to return to her power, and in exchange, she would turn the entire region of the Dale into one big, glorious realm of dread.
Is that right?
So, I would like you to be a special little helper to me. Can you do that for me?
Two things, and then I will decide from here. One, how do I know this isn't going to turn into some kind of double cross? I'll save you the trouble of thinking through this, but while this is the first time me and you are genuinely talking, this is not our first encounter. Well, in a room like this. But there have been some encounters with you, some encounter with the other two. This is new.
You are a stranger.
Finding it stranger you can't recall things, yet someone else does. But I'll just save that in my pocket for another day.
This is my offer. Get Octavia back on track. Back onto getting Arl to mind her manners and set proper rules for the realm. And I will clear the way for you to scurry on back upstairs. And just so you know, I don't have to offer. She stands up, and as she walks towards you, you see her body beginning to unfold. Large scythe-like legs emerging from under her dress, the face cracking, the jaw turning into mandibles as she approaches, and you see silver dish-shaped objects begin to fall onto the floor around her. Now I could make you into a pretty little puppet, but puppets can only act as far as their strings are given. So I'm giving you a choice. Help? Or you can leave right now and just know that when the time comes to crush you all, I will take great pleasure in plucking what few feathers you have left.
For a moment, he looks like he genuinely would have gotten angry. Like, there's like that little hint of his eyes actually trying to flash to a full black. Like, maybe he would have popped his boon to just try to fight that. But he'll calm down and then just say, if it wasn't for all of the other goddamn loops, I'd honestly consider this as just another baseless threat. But I know better, and I'm not falling for it. Fine. I'll tell your pet what you said, and I'll get her in line.
She collapses in on herself in an instant. It is back to the child form reaching up to pat you on the cheek. Good boy. Now, scurry on. I believe that they're nearly done ransacking an ancient classroom.
Quite aware of it. Got good memories of that place myself. So he will turn and just leave. Though he does give like one last look at like that little entranceway back home. But he does quickly leave after.
I can imagine Salem's mindset in that moment when the child's just like, yeah, I made a deal with one of your companions, and Salem's probably just like, it's Atropa, isn't it? That bitch, Octavia.
No.
It's like, well, you know what, that fits actually.
He does have better thinking than that. He already knew that she probably met Octavia. He just wanted the confirmation. So he'll feel a little justified with later.
Mm-hmm.
So you step out of the door. It folds in on itself behind you, leaving you in the alley. As you emerge in the alley, you see the rest of the party beginning to make their way out of the tower.
And it was this big, I swear.
Are you kidding me? Nah, you were drinking too much. It was only about this big. And it crimped a bit to the left. So, really, it was even shorter.
I think you're selling me short.
Why, I
Please,
oughta.
both George. Struts on ahead. Anything interesting happened while we were inside? Talking to Salem.
He just takes a moment to look at you all, like a light flick at one of you, then at the alleyway, and then just shows and says, "Nothing important. Anyways, we going to the Tower of Enchantment?"
Insight,
yeah, that is
because
next.
that's... Never mind.
No, I was gonna say,
No, I'll do an insight too, because the dirty 20, because that was suspiciously calm for
And he-
Salem's tone.
I mean, it was more
But I was-
he kept looking around at weird places, empty places for no reason, so...
yeah.
So yeah, I squinched.
And I was going to say he's not even going to roll deception. I was going to say he's making it pretty clear. Something probably did happen. He's just not going to say it.
Ah, okay, well... My 12 gets my senses tingling. I don't think he's
My
being
dirty
entirely
20.
honest, she says to herself.
My dirty 20 is just like, you spoke to somebody out here, didn't you?
Yes, but surprisingly, Chopa, it has nothing to do with you, so don't worry about it. Now,
What happened to your
Tower
head?
Enchantment? Huh?
What happened to your head? Just like generally rubs your forehead where you slammed your head against the wall a couple times.
Oh, just a growing pain that is going to grow a little bigger later. Don't worry about that.
Okay, you say so.
A growing pain that's going to grow bigger later. Is it going to be a problem for all of us?
One in particular, but not all of you. Now, again, Tower Enchantment. Can we go?
We
And we're
can
walking,
and
I'm
we
talking.
will.
Thank you.
Still look like she still looks at him suspicious, like in her head she's thinking, no insults.
Is it
Fuck, who
Wait.
is he?
Is this a doppelganger?
Is this a doppelganger? Is this a skinwalker?
Alright, and where is our delightful tour guide?
Magabus, darling.
Pops out of one of the buildings. Yes?
Oh, gods.
Hello.
Sorry. You gave me a bit of a start there.
Tower
Sorry,
of Enchantment,
I had
please?
yes. Sorry, I had a small reality break for a moment. nothing to concern yourself with. It's fine now. Anyway.
Well, as long as you're okay.
Oh yes, just reliving through the memory of running through the shopping district over here after the fall, looking for wife and daughter. Nothing. Anyway,
Here's hoping Mez finds that cure.
Octavia's
hang on.
face is just one of absolute devastation. She's like, "You have a family?"
I had.
What if
I'm so sorry.
what if that kid that we found earlier up in the cave? Is that wishful thinking?
Potentially.
Yes, I know where my family is, and he kind of points over to a collapsed building.
Oh no.
I am so
I-
sorry, Magnus.
I've had 2,000 years to come to terms with it. And every once in a while when I'm on this side of the city, I, like a lot of the other Nothics, snap back to the day of the fall.
Lash is going to approach the fallen building and use one of her druid crafts to make a forget-me-not bloom.
Thank you. As you approach the doorway, you see that the door has been, over the years, repeatedly broken down, claw marks around the door frame that have gotten deeper and deeper over the years. As it seems that every once in a while he relives this moment and once again breaks his way into the building. Anyway, is this way?
The Tower of Enchantment, please.
Yeah. As he makes his way to the Tower of Enchantment, you come across a scene. On the ground is the ancient body of a wizard. The robes have been armor plated in a few places. Shoulders, chest, thighs. Strategic places for a little bit of armor. Clutched in one hand is a short sword hilt, and around him are a few piles of clothing with a silvery blue dust inside.
Did he fight Majin?
Yes. There was an incident where magic went ballistic for a moment, and the Majin kind of went haywire in this part of the city, and one of the war mages here, had, well, kind of motions to the several sets of clothing. He managed to kill about a dozen. Moves
you-
over and picks up the short sword hilt. I haven't seen too many of these for a while. Here, you can have it. I ain't doing him any good.
Atropo will take this and inspect it to see whatever the hell it is, other than just a hilt.
Do you have spell slots? He once again points down to the body. He eventually burned through all of his, and well, eventually, well, And-
I do have spell slots.
Oh,
What are these spell slots you speak of? I only know of amounts of mana. What is this weird chicanery you speak of?
oh,
Please continue.
While all this is going on, I'm going to investigate the body.
And Lash, we have one spell slot.
Investigating the body, you see not a lot of enchantment on the body. The robes still look all right. These would be a light armor, kind of a +1 padded armor, basically.
Pretty sure it was the sword that had the most magic in it.
Right.
Yes.
Anything in the pockets?
Nothing that hasn't been scattered out. You do find a few coins, but they are... Well, if you found a buyer of ancient Netherese artifacts, these could be worth a few platinum.
That's pretty good. So, magic theory question. Magic theory question. Draw a circle on the ground using the Ash of the Dead. The Magian had been rendered into dust. Would their dust count as Ash of the Dead?
Could work. It just says Ash of the Dead. These are dead. They are ash.
I will take
Atropa,
their ash to make the circle.
Atropa, what
What
level
are
spell
you
slot
keeping
would you like to burn?
She will burn a first level just to be safe.
Alright. As you
Just don't have it pointed at your face like Luke did the first time he activated a fucking lightsaber.
As you let the magic pour into the blade, a blade of pure blue energy springs into existence.
Oh, the art of that reminds me of a Bunsen burner.
I mean, it reminds me of a torch.
It reminds me of that plasma lightsaber that was made by, what's the name of that YouTuber? Hackforge.
This would be a spell sword.
Interesting. Octavia,
And
you could actually do some damage with this.
And I theorize that the higher the spell slot that you pour into it, the more damage it does.
Yes.
Oh yeah, weren't you wanting a magical pokey poke?
That was player me saying I wanted a magical pokey poke. But you
yeah,
are not
and
you are
Lash
not
being
incorrect.
Lash is being cutesy. So yeah, weren't you wanting a magical pokey poke? She says, as a living weapon.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to deprive. I wouldn't want to deprive Atropa of a lovely artifactual blade. Bladecraft is not exactly what I'm
Atropa-
a specialist at, but
Atropa will spread her hind legs that has the scythes on them, showing that she has the scythes, and also holds her musket up in one of her free hands and says, I am very well armed. Yeah, I am very well armed.
Yeah,
I
now she's
also
got
have-
those blades, and she's got the thing that gives you a long-range forehead kiss.
Yeah, and she goes, I also still have a spare bow, 2 spare daggers. I'm good.
does
And
it
she'll
require
kinda, like, walk over-
attunement?
It does not.
Oh, well then that decides it because I'm
Yeah,
like
these were
full
meant
up on slots.
Shit.
This is an item you can drag and drop onto your sheet. It is a spell sword from the Griffin Saddleback.
I mean, it's either we give it to you, Octavia, or we potentially give it to your daughter.
Have you seen what my daughter can do? She is literally like she's literally Mew. She can cast Fire Blast.
But anyway, this is a short sword hilt. Grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to expend a spell slot at first level or higher to activate the sword, causing
Just
your
make sure you
blade
grasp firmly.
pure energy to spring into existence. The sword remains activated for 8 hours, or until you deactivate it using an action. Once you activate the sword, you can use it as a spellcasting focus, and you are proficient with the spell sword.
Ooh.
You can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength or dexterity for your attack and damage with the weapon. It deals force damage instead of piercing.
May the force be with you.
If you activate the sword using a third or fourth spell slot, its damage die becomes a d8, and you gain +1 damage attack in it. And damage rolls. If you use a fifth or higher, it becomes a d10. Yikes. Okay.
And when you deactivate it using an action, the remaining magic stored in the blade erupts in a wave of energy. Each creature in a 10-foot cone must make a DC 15 dexterity save, or take 3d6 damage on a failed, half as much on a success. If it was used activated on a third or fourth level spell slot, it becomes 48 force damage, and fifth
5d10 if it's a fifth or higher slot. Jesus criminy.
And it says each creature that includes the person who shut the blade off.
Ooh, and while holding
in a
the
cone.
activated sword,
It's
Oh, okay.
everything in a cone, so it becomes basically like a little mini
Flashlight of death.
dragon breath. Yeah, like a little mini
while
breath
holding
weapon.
the activated sword, you can use a bonus action to cause the blade to vanish or reappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can be like, oh no, it is not activated. She not activated. Boom, activated.
there you go, a sword to add to Octavia's art.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is delightful.
Now she has a fantasy lightsaber.
And it is a martial weapon, and I have martial weapon proficiency because I'm a fucking ranger.
Yep.
Hell yeah!
And even if you didn't, you're considered proficient with this when you activate it. Which is why these were popular among the wizards.
Yep, because it uses spellcaster modifier. Spellcasting
I burned a
modifier.
spell slot for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's actually good because I've used my 5th level slots for the day, but I haven't touched my 4th, 3rd, or 2nd. So, I'm still pretty lethal, if need be. But I have a sword, I have the ashes of the Magen that were killed, and
And
That's,
there's not much else on the body here. Octavia, I think maybe you could find somebody that would buy ancient coins, right?
oh, more than likely. In fact, I know a couple back in my hometown who would absolutely love to collect them.
All right. Well, here's this, and if you want the robes, then maybe you could make some armor for Aurelia, because I'm pretty sure these wouldn't fit her as is.
She is a growing girl, that is true.
Remember, I have silk. I can make things. If you need
Indeed.
things made.
Approaching the Tower of Enchantment. Ice has engulfed the lower floors of this crumbling tower. Pink light pours out of the highest window, a single point of light of illumination in a dark and out-of-the-way region of the sea.
Do you think the other people put this ice here, or do you think it was already just a natural defense of the tower?
If this is enchantment, it wouldn't need to bring up ice to keep people from coming in.
Should we try melting it either with your manipulate water or my fire?
Yes, let's try and keep it low key for now. And Octavia will start shaping water into her, of course, brilliant, magnificent, gorgeous statues. As she will part a new path going to the door. Because those dumb motherfuckers fucking broke my statues. I'm still upset about that. As she is.
Wow, she's super nettled.
As you all enter the lower doorway after excavating it, you see the inside of the tower has been almost ransacked. And you see a sentence crudely written over and over and over across the walls and floor in using pitch. Strewn across the floor are pitch-covered buckets and mops frozen stiff with the cold. Aurelia looks at it all and kind of moves behind you, Octavia, hands on your shoulder. I don't like it here.
What is it, darling? What's wrong?
Well, just a little weird. They all say the same thing.
What do they say?
All work and no play makes Vera a dull girl.
Vera? Do you think that's the wizard of this tower?
She sounds like a
Must-
shining example of sanity.
Most likely. And given that this is the Tower of Enchantment, I'm going to guess that the little hiccup in magic must have caused something to go very, very wrong.
Lash is going to go ahead and armor up and take a tight hold of that shield that she has as they are looking around the enchantment tower.
Eventually, you make your way 2 steps leading up to the next layers.
Alright, I guess I'll take point. Alright,
You
just
see
stay
the-
behind.
You see the same phrase over and over up the stairway, painted along the stairs. On the next floor, the same thing. As you're making your way up to the 3rd floor, you see the phrase change. These words are written in wine stains on the curtains and carpets. And the floor is littered with empty wine bottles. I am Evira. Evira is my name.
Octavia has a very dark expression right now. Something went very, very wrong.
As you make your way up to the top level of the tower, you see painted in a dry, rusty colored material above the door, the crown knows all.
Oh.
Would anyone want to investigate what this is painted in?
I will go
I'm
ahead
going
and
to
do it
assume
since I
blood.
was. Yeah, that's my guess. But since I said Octavia was gonna go ahead and take point, she'll go ahead and she'll investigate it first.
Medicine or investigation?
Medicine, surprisingly. Dirty 20.
This is indeed painted in blood, smeared on with a hand.
Probably cut herself on a wine bottle.
I don't think you guys want to go any further up.
We have to if we want the inscription. And Octavia will go ahead and she'll proceed further, but she is going to look back to she's gonna look back to Aurelia and go, you should probably not go in there yet. Let us sort out what's going on first.
Whisper, do you want to stay here with Aurelia?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye.
Thank you.
You stay here too, Callista.
Thumbs up.
Alright, so Atropa, Lash, Octavia, and Salem.
Yeah, he'll still go. It's just
Yeah, he
hard
better.
look. Shut the fuck up.
He better go, or we's gonna have some problems. And Octavia will continue to be at the head of this because when it comes to enchantment, that is kind of her school.
Lash will be right behind her in case something starts to attack. She wants to be able to get in the way as fast as possible.
Just remember, everybody, you need to hold on to your sense of self, remind yourself of your name, and it often helps to also remember the faces of your loved ones. It can help you. So, yeah, just be careful. And attack anything that tries to talk to you.
Attack anything that tries to talk to me, you say?
Well, when you get
You did?
when we get
Be
into the
very-
room ahead of us.
Be very careful with those words.
As you open the door and step inside, the room is awash with pink light from the continual flames flickering on sconces. In the back of the room, sitting in a black throne, is a woman who has weathered age rather well. She is older, hair is silvered, but for the Archmage of Enchantment, she is still extremely beautiful. On her head is a crown of entwined iron tentacles, and her forehead is bruised where the band fits tight against her skull. She looks past you all until her eyes focus. You see that she is partially encased in ice and begins to try to move. Stuck. Stuck.
Can I make an insight check?
Help. Stuck. Insight.
I've got a passive insight of 21.
I got an active insight of 21.
The way she looks, she has been nearly catatonic until something stimulated her. And she seems genuinely frustrated that she is partially encased in ice. She seems to have sat there for so long that ice grew around her body, sealing her to the throne. Help! Help!
But
Stop.
she's not an Anothec, or any of. Well, she wouldn't be able to feed herself. How is she alive?
That's probably having to do with the crown that's bruising her head. You wouldn't
Well, she
wear a
doesn't-
magical item that hurt you unless it couldn't be removed.
Well, she doesn't seem dangerous so far.
Octavia will go ahead and walk over and she will examine the crown without touching it.
You can give me an Arcana check as you examine the crown.
21.
This thing is incredibly powerfully magic. And it seems to be what has kept her alive. But there's something broken in it. Like the magic had been warped or twisted.
Yep. The crown is what's keeping her alive. But I don't think it was supposed to be quite like this. I don't think it was supposed to be keeping her like this.
Oh, and I am sorry, she has been speaking in Loros, but it does not take.
I still have
Insight can
comprehend.
recognize.
I still have
Yeah,
comprehend
insight-
languages on.
Insight can still recognize a genuine plea for help and frustration, despite the language barrier.
And I still have comprehend languages from when I cast it to talk to Urialarthus.
So I could attempt to dispel the magic of the crown, but there's no telling what would happen if my attempt is a failure, or what would happen to her if it was successful.
Well, I could take a pretty wild guess and say that she might die, since the crown is what's keeping her alive.
Octavia will use shape water and she will diminish the ice that has grown up around her. She'll turn it back to water on the floor.
As she is freed, She attempts to stand and is rather shaky on her legs.
Octavia will try and help her.
Her mind has been reduced to nothing. Basic instinct and childlike.
So essentially a
thing
walking
ate
corpse
her
or a vegetable.
brain. Should I try to dispel the crown? End her suffering?
I'm not sure if dispelling it would work. This is powerful magic. But the other option is trying to pull it off, and if it is cursed, who knows what would happen to whoever pulls it off. Okay.
You see, as you are all talking, she reaches up and the tips of her fingers have all been rubbed raw. As she puts her palms on the sides of the crown and tries to push off.
She wants it
Would-
off.
Would greater restoration do anything here?
I don't know.
Maybe once that thing is off, if it doesn't kill her the second that's removed.
Well, see, that's the thing, is if she dies, she'll have to stay dead.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I actually have the magic to bring her back. Not
Likewise.
something I can do.
I have
Speak
it.
for the dead, maybe, but restoring, no.
If
Okay.
one of you has a
Dead.
Salem, what you got?
Wait.
if one of you has a diamond on you, if it's within the minute, I can bring her back.
Oh no.
We haven't
What I
done any
mean
of that.
is, if she dies, she's in the queen's hands. And speak with that is fine, but no, she's not going to come back.
Looks to Salem. Atropos clan frowns on anything necromancy, including, restoring life.
Well, that's her clan. And I don't exactly worship it, so.
But
Um,
I will prevent it.
There's not going to be any fighting. Alright? First things first.
I'm going to try to dispel the crown. So, casting. Let's see, ongoing spell level 3 or lower on the target ends. For each ongoing spell level 4 or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability DC 10 plus the spell's level. On successful check, the spell ends. So, I'm assuming I need to make a 19 on this. Shoot.
There actually does not seem to be a spell keeping it in place.
Oh?
She cannot seem to remove it.
That's how curses work. Because it's not.
But
an actual
anybody
spell.
who tries finds that it does feel like it would come off with a tug from one of you.
I could give it a go. I've got the shield that will give me a bit more protection against enchantments.
Wait, this might be a stretch, but maybe try something. And she is going to hand Lash the nail.
The The nail?
or the
necromancy nail?
the nail puller. Because she's gonna have in her mind, like, if this is gonna safely remove the necromancy nails, perhaps it could help here.
Oh, okay.
Worst
And
case
what-
scenario, it doesn't work.
Indeed. So, using the nail puller, probably just try to wedge it up underneath one of the iron tentacles. She will try to slide the crown off of the Archmage.
As you touch it with the nail puller, you see the tentacles tighten on her head.
Bloody cursed objects. Here, let me.
It's not. Yeah, it's not going to allow this, but
Octavia will go ahead and she'll lift the crown off.
oh, okay. Yeah, you didn't give anybody time to argue, so let's see what happens.
As you touch the crown, you see the tentacles loosen on her head, letting you slip it off. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep.
As the thought of Dawn, the crown.
And I'm still
Flashes
right
through
there,
your
so you get a
mind.
+5.
Natural 20 for
A
what?
total of 30.
Yeah, total of 30.
Perish the thought.
For a brief moment, as you lifted it off, you felt the fleeting urge to don the crown. But you suppress it, and you are now immune to this effect for 24 hours.
Well,
How's the Archmage?
oh god, right.
Sitting there, kind of rubbing her forehead, still empty, looking at the crown. Break. Bad crown, break.
Break
Uh,
the crown.
I think that she's saying that the crown broke her. We could try doing some restoration on her, and if that doesn't work, maybe take the crown to that anvil.
Do you want us
Right.
to destroy the crown?
Break.
I understand. And, yeah, Octavia will just kind of tighten her grip on the crown. She'll slip it back and put it inside her bag of holding. We'll destroy it. We'll destroy the crown, I promise. What are we going to do? How do we...
She gives a simple and bright smile at the promise to break it.
What do we do? Do we take her back to the museum, maybe? Maybe they can watch her, help take care of her? I mean, I imagine... Velen would be absolutely thrilled at the opportunity to talk to a living Netherese wizard. Even if
I would like to spend 2 points to do a lesser restoration on her.
There's not much change, but her eyes do brighten a little bit. Destroy crown.
We will.
Release my memories. Let me have peace.
Maybe we bring her with us when we destroy the crown on the anvil.
well, we can't leave her here like this. So,
So Lash is going to tuck her shield away and with her 16th strength scoop up the Archmage.
and Octavia will call to our polyglot and say, Aurelia, darling, the worst parts of this are over. You're free to come in, hun.
Aurelia steps in. You see her wielding in her two very large hands, which makes it look even more comical, wielding Whisper.
Look at our kids getting along so well.
Like, she looks at the Archmage. She's really pretty. Okay.
She's also very sick. She's lost a good bit of her mind to this, and Octavia will pat her, will pat her, her bag of holding. A dark cursed crown. Darling, can
We're
you
heading
read
back
the
to
inscription?
Scary anvil.
Oh yeah. She looks around and eventually finds it behind the throne. Fourth. Coax or coerce a secret from another.
Oh, that's a dangerous one. Okay. Okay.
And I guess that would make sense from enchantment, making someone tell you something they wouldn't normally tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. That's all 8, I think. I think we have what we need to be able to finally perform the rite and enter the tower.
So
There's also something I gotta mention about that tower. I've been feeling a buzzing at the base of my skull ever since we entered the city, and I think a strong living weapon is in there.
Whisper
Entirely possible.
Whisper pops into existence. Oh god, you feel it too? I thought it was just me.
Maybe it's a living weapon thing.
God, it makes me kind of sick to my stomach. I want to just run away from it.
Well, this place is an ancient Netherese city where supreme magic was held supremely high, so entirely
Would you feel
possible
better
there is.
hanging on my hip again?
Yeah, actually.
Well, I've got my hands full. Aurelia, could you hang Whisper on my hip once more?
She will walk over, tie the loop. So, let's see. Hold a wand of nether oak over your heart. Summon a flame in the palm of your hand. Speak a secret about yourself aloud. Compel another to share a secret with you.
Quench the flame
Quench
in
the flame in
ice.
ice.
Put on a
Mask your
mask.
appearance. Draw a circle on the ground using the ashes of a corpse. Stand in the circle and consume poison.
Great. That
Did we
last
ever
step.
find any poisons?
Octavia will actually turn and look over to Atropa.
And she will kind of like put a finger underneath her fangs and milk a couple of drops and just go, well, when venom is not injected, it is poison.
Okay, so I know a thing about Venom IRL. I don't know if Lash would be able to know it though, so
Nature check.
but so fun fact about Venom. You can safely drink it as long as you don't have like an ulcer or something in your stomach lining, because Venom is only effective if it gets into your bloodstream.
Because it affects primarily nerves.
Yep.
Yep. The big difference between Venom and poison.
However, if you also loosely use the definition of poison, it is anything that causes your body disruption when consumed.
But Venom can still
So
be
technically-
safely consumed.
Well, technically, but however, alcohol is considered poison. So,
Well, gosh dang.
yeah.
Oh, are there any bottles of wine still left unopened in this room?
There are.
I will
Yay.
grab them up.
I'm glad you decided to look around the room.
Oh, of
What else is
course.
here?
You find a few items.
Yay. Oh yes, I was always gonna like turn this room completely the fuck over, because enchantment
There-
is Octavia's thing.
Yeah, and I unfortunately can't give the help action because I'm kind of holding somebody.
That's fine.
But yeah, like poison can still be safe to consume, like alcohol, but just too much alcohol, of course, will end you.
Give you
but-
alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just like if you use poison loosely, and it doesn't say any specific kind of poison. In technical terms, you can use a safe to consume poison.
Did I seriously close? I had all the items for these two towers open, and I think I closed the illusion tower ones. Or I closed the enchantment tower ones, and the illusion ones are still.
Oof.
Please don't reach for the snake. It's very poisonous. No, it's venomous, and I reach for the snake.
I already have something that's
Turns
actually
out-
pretty easy for the consuming poison, so Atropa does not have to
And-
give me venom. It's fine. I've got something.
Yeah. And it's like you reach out for the snake. He's like, "Oh, it's venomous," and he grabs it. It's like, no, that is a poisonous snake. Because there are snakes that
so
are poisonous.
I just won't bite the snake. But
I-
so what
I
does
did.
Octavia find?
I did do the thing. I closed the enchantment items
Oof.
and left the illusion ones open.
It's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
So let me find all these things because I had the pages open.
We're so close to the tower. We can make it. I could get my boon tonight, guys. We could get there. We can do it.
Scriven's cry,
Yes,
teleport
we
us
could
out.
you, you feel great.
He is my lad. He will not.
It's like
So
we do the
you
trial and then teleport us out right as we finish the trial.
So you do
I will
find
kill you all.
4 bottles of
Ooh.
2,251-year-old bottles of Netherese wine. Still magically preserved and still good.
Yes. Still.
Okay. So hold the phone. That was all right.
2,251-year-old wine. 4 bottles.
2000, sorry, 400,
200.
2,200.
200.
2251.
So it was already a 2-century vintage before the city fell. They know how to make wine and they know how to keep it. Those bottles keep it perfectly preserved.
Because otherwise we would have over 2,000-year-old vinegar.
Yep. She'll
It's
go
20
ahead and she'll put those into her bag of holding as well. Right. There we go.
It's 26 years until the events of Fallout. 2277.
Yay.
Haha.
So aside from the wine,
I'm sorry, I'm having to go through and remember what all I had.
That's okay. Take your time.
So if anybody wishes to take a quick restroom break, drink break, food break, now would be a great time.
we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Indeed.
Cricket noises.
I'm actually going to put some General Tso's chicken in the microwave oven. Or, well, just the mini oven that I have. That sounds good right now.
So everybody take a quick break. We will
Reconvene.
reconvene in a moment.
Gotcha.
Because I remember 2 of the items. One was a handbell and the other was some potions. And I've got those listed. The rest of them I closed.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Well,
Mhm.
So who is Silsey threatening with a nerd pinch?
threatening? I'm not threatening
No.
anybody.
It's in response to me saying that the pinch is persistent today.
Ah.
That's all. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm
There-
peaceful.
There is sadly not. All it says is an older woman seemingly untouched by time. Basically,
Well-
still beautiful, has
Oh.
barely aged, and what age she has done has been
Graceful.
So
Extremely
C's
graceful.
gonna be hopping back in for a moment. There's a thing that she wants to show off before we get back into game.
Gotcha. Well then, I guess I will go ahead and take that as my cue to have a mature lady harem in this game.
all it basically says is
Oh.
she has silvered hair and is still beautiful and is for the purposes of the archmage of enchantment from the Netherese Empire.
Yeah, this campaign is getting a mature lady harem, and there's a fox boy crying somewhere in the world.
This is
Why
the
you
age
said,
of
"I don't
Octavia.
know."
This is the age of Octavia and her harem. None shall get in the way.
Everett.
Wait, this isn't the clip I wanted. Hang on, go back.
Uh,
So
ooh.
something happened
I like her.
in a friend's stream today,
Oh,
and it was quite hilarious. And if I can find the chat again. There. Nope. So so that happened.
wait. Hmm.
And now I gotta go find the other one.
That's actually funny. And what's even worse is I know exactly where he's at because I went achievement hunting on that game whenever it first came out. And I played that game through so many times. Let him know that if he beats the game with a total time under 5 hours, he gets an unlimited rocket launcher.
Oh, cool.
It's literally just infinite. You can just fire it as much as you want. It doesn't matter. And it's any rocket launcher that you pick up is just infinite ammo.
So he knew I was super busy today and was supposed to be just lurking. But I heard what he said and immediately opened up a new canvas.
Show them the art, honey. Show them the art.
It's in the clip.
But it's also nice to have the art piece up so that people can click it and zoom in on it.
Yeah, all right.
Wait. Everyone is back, right?
So, fun fact on the image, the first time that I saw it, I did not think that was her skitty tail. I thought she had like a hip holster of art supplies.
That's funny. I love that.
Because the collar that he's wearing with the bell on it, I made that, and he wasn't wearing it when I heard him say that when I looked over. So he's, I'm so submissive and breedable, slides in with collar.
You should also share the clip of his reaction to what I told you.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where that is. I'll have to go find it.
Okay.
Clips.
Maybe just send it later then.
Yeah. Not me beauty mid sentence. I'll look for it, let y'all get back to your game, and I'll find it. If I find it, I'll post it.
Thank you, love.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
One more item to find. I know it was in here.
Oh, I found a different image to use for the NPC, but it's an AI reference sheet.
Yeah. There are a lot of
Yeah.
those. Don't worry, I'm making one.
Hooray! Well, then I'll send it to you in case it inspires something, even though I know you're fine.
You never know. I do actually take inspiration from just about anywhere and
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yep, you can take a AI slot, make it something rare. Rare? Make real.
Make it
I
rare.
swear I get English.
No, I will make it rare.
In other news, since we're not really in the game at the moment, in the background I have been, well, not today in the background, but just over the past while I have been doing some writing on another little campaign, and the idea, non-spoiler thing about it is that it is basically a realm of dread that the Gloom either forgot or abandoned, and it's just kind of there.
That's unsettling. Don't the realms of dread essentially act as like feeding vessels into their delusion of ascension into being gods? Because it's through their
Well,
it's through the fear and whatever of the people within that keeps them.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm not sure exactly how everything with the Gloom works. That's why it's an either-or sort of thing. Either the Gloom abandoned it or forgot about it. And it's just kind of there throwing wrenches in people's plans.
I just imagine it in like a set. I just imagine it like having like a set of like vast chain restaurants, and then someone tells you this one location had like a fire, and it's like, we had one out there? Oh, we did have one out there.
Basically, Spirit Halloween moved in.
Pretty much. It's just this. It's just essentially the Spirit Halloween of Dread locations. Like, oh fuck, I forgot we had one here. Yeah.
But if I get to a point where I'd be comfortable enough running it, would you all be up for running a small campaign? That I can't promise it's a one or two shot though.
I mean, sure. I'd be down for it. I just
And
don't know what kind of like schedule adherence I'd be able to promise.
Right. This would definitely have to
Hey.
take place in between campaigns.
Wait, a
Yeah.
what campaign?
The campaign that I mentioned, it would have to happen in between like bosses' campaigns.
Okay, well, what was the campaign that you mentioned?
A sphere of dread that the Gloom either forgot about or
Ah.
abandoned.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, I talked to you at work barely about it.
I mean, hey, I've created like what 17 characters since we started this campaign. I'm itching to I'm itching to put one on the lines.
And something that I will say is the boss fight at the end of it. It's not just a hit point sponge.
Good. That's a good
'Cause I
start.
know those get tedious, especially with the last boss battle that I ran. Ugh.
So what you're saying is we can end them in one shot if we know what we're doing.
I don't think that's what he's saying, but
No, it's more so there's other stuff to do aside from just smack it.
Okay, but my instincts as a gamer is you smack the boss, and when the boss dies, everything else goes away.
Okay. You are more than welcome to think that.
and D&D logic does not always translate into game logic. Like
But
video game
their
logic.
heaviest hitter is dead.
Cue boss music change for second form.
Include Latin chanting.
Yeah. Yeah. Loud ass fucking Latin chanting. Fucking like
Of course,
like a
singing the
church
boss's
like
name.
church organ blaring out, gothic, just everything goes wrong all
then-
at once, and it's just
yeah,
like
and and then slowly comes in the drum roll into a heavy guitar riff mixed in with all of it, and you've got yourself a suicide mission.
See, I've always thought that just staying pure to the like Latin choir just blaring out was always good enough for a boss fight, because it's just, I don't know, it's epic to me. I don't hear guitar and think epic boss music unless it's
Oh,
specifically a full-on rock ballad.
well, the song Shadow Lord from the Nier Automata soundtrack. Oh,
Which
it fucking hits so hard.
I've never played the game.
Oh, like I think it's either like a quarter of the way or halfway through the song, the instruments come in to mix with the choir, and it hits nerves, like the good nerves, scratches them itches.
I'll give it a listen, I guess. Are we all back?
I will, yes.
Yep.
I will send it to you.
All right.
Just make sure,
you DMs.
because I haven't heard anything from Koopa. You are here, right?
I have been here.
You are
The whole time.
you are a quiet lad.
I heard him.
It's also easy for him to get buried underneath talks of Latin choirs and boss battles. Alright, so have all the items been located, DM?
Yeah, and if I forgot some, I will post them later. But here we go.
Keening voice potions, Magian Handbell, neat. Boots of Dancing, Ring of Dancing, and Sire Big Potions. What?
Read it backwards.
Gibberish potions. They're gibberish potions.
Oh.
I love it. I love it
Threw
all.
me for fucking loop.
I love it all.
So, in reverse order, what does the gibberish potion do?
No one can understand you, even with comprehend languages.
Nice. and there's 2 of those. Ring of Dancing.
Alright, so the Ring of Dancing. When you dance, caper, or perform for an audience, your movements are especially thrilling and graceful. You have advantage on all charisma, persuasion checks. With any fey giant humanoid who has watched you perform, watch such a performance within 24 hours. When worn with the Boots of Dancing, you instead have advantage on all charisma ability checks.
Ooh, that'd be
of
good
Dancing.
for either Octavia or Lash.
Boots of Dancing. These boots make your every movement smoother, stealthier, and more elegant. You can leap up to 10 feet vertically without effort and land safely, taking no damage from falls up to 30 feet, merely landing in a dramatic manner. And combined with the Ring of Dancing, you gain advantage on all charisma ability checks. They are both non-attunement.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Ooh.
please. Yes, please.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, Octavia's already got them.
Those two are
Lash
gonna
holding
fight
on
for
to the Archmage. Yeah. Lash technically doesn't know that they exist.
No,
'Cause this is
she'd
all
revealed.
Octavia found.
No, she'd reveal that she found them. she's not a
Ooh,
treasure hoarder, but you know.
But I am a treasure whore.
Oh, there it is. I found the last one. I knew it was something with dancing. It was at the very end because it was started with a W. A wand of dancing as well. You can spin and twirl holding this wand and cast Otto's Irresistible Dance. Save DC 14. The wand can be used to cast a spell as many times as you like each day. However, once a creature fails its saving throw against a spell cast by this wand, the wand cannot be used until the next day.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
The Magian Handbell.
I imagine it lets you take control of like Majin.
While holding this brass handbell, you can take an action to ring it and summon a Terran Magian. Magian appears in an unoccupied space you choose within 30 feet, understands your languages, obeys your commands, and takes its turn immediately after you. The Magian disappears after 1 hour, when it dies, or when you dismiss it. The bell cannot be used this way again for 1d6 days. Whenever the Magian summoned by this item starts his turn bloody, roll a d6. On a 6, the Magian goes berserk. The Berserk Magian no longer obeys your commands. Cannot be dismissed. On each of its turns, it attacks the nearest creature it can. If no creature is near enough for it to move and attack, it attacks an object. The Magian is berserk until it disappears, until the creature holding the handbell makes an influence action and succeeds a charisma persuasion check to regain control. As for what
Finally-
a Terran Magian is, it's the one that can cast Disintegrate.
Yikes.
A little bit alarming, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And the Keening Voice Potions.
Healing voice potions. Yeah. Yeah, you can switch. Keening voice. When you open this potion, a keening well comes out of the bottom. When imbibed, the potion gives the drinkers vocal cords a magic resonance. As a bonus action, you can make a ranged attack against a creature within 60 feet, using your performance bonus for the attack bonus.
Yes, yes, yes.
The target is unaffected if it cannot hear you. On a hit, they take 1d6 thunder damage. Potion's effects last for 1 hour.
I would never fail to hit. I've got a plus 13 to my fucking performance. Come at me, bro.
So, yes, this gives you a bonus action Black Canary shout.
Ooh, that's neato. But I definitely want the boots and ring. Oh, God. I want them. I want them. Oh, I want them bad.
And just to give a full description of the gibberish potion, this bitter potion grants you a special form of speech that sounds like absolute gibberish to anyone who isn't also under the effects of the potion. Even spells like comprehend languages fail to decipher this speech. This potion lasts for 24 hours.
Ooh.
For 1 day,
There's
absolutely
there's two.
everything you say is... And yes, there are 2. So 2 people can have an entire day of no one knowing what they're saying but them.
Indeed. Yeah, whenever it comes to the boots and ring, especially being down here, the boots would be really good for Octavia so that she could get away from danger, whereas Lash is meant to take the hit. There's no inconspicuous ring, but the ring would go with the boots.
And I also... There was an item you all should have gotten in the grove.
Oh?
A magical sickle called Harvest.
Ooh, interesting.
When you hit a plant creature with an attack using this, it takes an extra 1d6 slashing damage. In addition, any non-magical plant harvested with this sickle magically remains fresh for an extra 7 days.
Ooh.
And I did find that you all were supposed to have found that where the tree was.
This is
It's
probably the sickle used to cut off bits of him in order to make wands.
Yeah, but he was chilling. He gave us little twigs. So
Yeah, he didn't need to be cut.
yeah, he was chill. Yeah.
Y'all made friends with his friend.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
You gave him a stick.
I have put all the items described into the party inventory, so people can go ahead and yoink them.
Gotcha. All right.
But I very much would like the boots of dancing and the ring of dancing because they combine really well. And having
and
advantage.
like I just said, having mobility is really important for Octavia to have while we are down here.
Yeah.
The advantage to charisma is good and all, but do not overlook the other things. You can safely fall 30 feet and not take damage.
I
As
know.
well as leap up, what was it, 10 feet?
Yep, 10 feet with no issue.
So, yeah, again, Octavia would be able to more easily get away from danger with the boots.
Yeah.
And the ring just kind of goes with it. So, yeah, again, while Lash would love to have that, at least afterwards, for her performances and whatnot at the buckle, in this moment, she has to relinquish.
You all have all 8 parts of the right of the octave.
That we do. Well, that's all of them.
Indeed.
Good, we can go.
Yeah, let's try and get this over with as quickly as we can. And we're walking.
Yeah.
We're walking.
And I just would like to reiterate that there is a very powerful living weapon in the central tower. It almost feels like its presence is trying to dominate. I don't know if it affects non-living weapons, but they're powerful and they've been down here for a long time. So I can only hope for the best. Now, let's go crush the crown.
Indeed. Meanwhile, in Octavia's head, she's kind of poking at Kren, going, "They're probably talking about you, aren't they?"
Don't imagine they will.
Well, let's hope that nobody gets any funny ideas and starts talking about maybe we should leave things where they lie. Because that would be problematic.
As you all make your way through the city streets, on your way to the... Where are we headed? Tower of Abjuration, to the Anvil, or to the museum?
Oh, right, because we're gonna shatter the crown, and the Tower of Abjuration is right in front of the door.
Damn.
Yes. DM? Did I get a message? What happened?
Or actually, no, the museum
What?
is right in front of it.
Yeah, I said museum, not DM.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the door is in front of the museum, but the museum is within spitting distance of the Tower of Abjuration. So we could make both visits.
To the tower to free the Archmage.
Yeah,
Potentially.
yeah, to fix her poor brain.
Yeah, Lash is holding on to the Archmage for multiple reasons, because she does not want to be the one anywhere near the anvil when it gets used.
Okay.
In fact, I think I'll have her wait outside.
Lash?
You have Lash wait outside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess, knowing this, Octavia will be like, okay, I guess I'll be the one to break the crown. I mean,
You are the
kind
one
of a
that's
given.
immune to its effects.
Yeah, it's kind of a given. Okay.
As you approach the Anvil of Disjunction, you once more hear the voice in your head. Bring me your items of power. Together we shall destroy them.
Oh boy, and what an item of power we have. And Octavia will look up to the mage and that are like surrounding the anvil. Has it been a full hour since our encounter with the Demi-Lich?
It's getting close.
Okay. Close, but not quite elapsed?
Not quite.
Okay. So they can... Okay, so...
If you have something to tell them, you can quickly tell.
And understand.
I need to be able to use the anvil to destroy a cursed object corrupted by the fall of the city. It is to save an archmage.
As you speak to them, they turn away from the anvil, raise their shields, and draw their swords.
Eh? Wait.
They turn away from the anvil, raise their shields, and draw their swords.
At us?
No.
Oh.
If you're up at the anvil, they turn away from you and draw their swords.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's to protect you and keep others from stopping you from destroying the item.
Gotcha. Okay. I will.
Yep, they're protecting you so that you are not interrupted.
Okay. My brain was skipping over things. Okay. Shut up. Okay. I will go ahead and take the crown, and I will place it on the anvil, and I will take that hammer.
Now,
As you
smash
place-
it with a hammer.
As you place the crown on the anvil, you hear the voice again. Strike 3 times.
Alright, striking 3 times. Oh yeah, Lash is not in there anymore.
Yeah, as she waited outside, she is still holding the Archmage. So it's probably a good thing that the healer is with this lady, because who knows what this crown is going to do to her with its connection.
We will see.
Atropa is in with Octavia.
Good. Because if this thing releases some kind of like demon or something, I want someone nearby because I don't want to die.
Whisper is also staying outside because the anvil makes him feel bad.
Whisper is hanging on my hip so that he's not affected
Yes.
by the buzzing.
Alright, first strike.
Bam.
Roll a d100.
Shit.
Ooh.
I don't like.
Oh.
I don't wanna. Do I have to? Okay. The D100 will do. Okay. D100 rolled everybody. 65. Damn, so close.
Alright. Second strike. Roll another d100.
Shit. 53.
Alright. Third strike. Roll one more d100.
I'm scared. 84.
Alright. On the third strike, the item disintegrates in a flash of blue light that lights up the entire tower. It is gone. For now,
Flash of blue light.
Yep. If
Try to say blast and flash at the same time.
Flash of blue light.
Octavia,
Mm,
Atropa, and Salem.
shit.
Roll me just one moment. Better make sure I'm getting the right number here.
Do let me know if it counts as a spell or not.
I mean, I just broke an item, so I don't know if it's gonna be a spell per se.
Roll me. Each of you roll me 1d6.
Oh. 1.
2.
2.
One
Aw,
of
you could have got a 3.
1 on top.
Octavia.
A 3. Yes.
Octavia, roll me 1d20.
I don't want. Am I gonna die? Is this gonna kill me? Shit, I'm
Possibly.
cursed. I'm cursed as hell.
Don't worry, I have revival magic on standby.
6.
As you shatter the crown, waves of memory wash out over everyone in the room. 6. You know that every single wizard in the Enclave was obligated to carve their own wand from the Nether Oak. You remember the Archmage of Enchantment had a wand that she carved to slightly curl around the wrist, going over the back of her hand and over her index finger. She was able to point with it. Tropa, roll me 2d20 and re-roll on a 6.
Five and 17.
5. You get the memory of the Wizards of Yithrin watching a competitive sport called Chain Lightning. You see the memory of the Archmage of Enchantment cheering on one of her favorite teams. At 17, you see that in times of trouble, the Wizards would raise a force field around the central spire that only those who completed these rites could pass through. Salem 2d20. Reroll on a 5, 6, and 17.
$19 and a 1.
1. Yithrin was under the command of a lich named Uriel Larthus. He was obsessed with finding relics from an even older civilization. A civilization of giants from 40,000 years ago. The giants who fought the dragons for control of the world. And 19. You get the memory of the Archmage of Enchantment floating rather serenely in a place that she remembered called the Hall of Weightless Wonder. A meditation spot that let you float weightlessly and recharge your magic batteries, so to speak, quicker. It was a popular pursuit among the city's elite. And nothing else happens. The D100s with each strike on a 1 to 25, a Tomb Tapper would have been summoned. They worship magic items. You're destroying one. They would have come to stop you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Tomb Tappers were the weird creatures created by the Netherese, right? That they would sometimes even petrify to turn into their buildings?
No, those would be mimics.
Got it. Right. Okay.
Tomb Tappers are the big things with the no face and...
Oh god,
Now
those
the
things.
cross.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
they-
yeah.
They have come to worship magic and magic items. If you find a Tomb Tapper's lair, you will find a treasure trove of magic items they have collected and stowed away.
Ooh. Me likey. Okay.
And on a 1 to 25, one would have appeared to stop you,
Ah, great.
as you're destroying a powerful magic item, and they do not like that.
Duly noted.
So how is the Archmage now that the crown is broken?
Sleeping rather peacefully at the moment.
My question is, did she need to be in the room to receive her memories, or does she have them back?
Only time will tell. Maybe she's experiencing her memories as a dream right now.
That's
Can he
why I
just
asked
do
the
it-
question, is I was asking if that was the case.
Well, and we will possibly find out when she wakes up. Because, you know, the DM
Just
can't
a-
tell us everything straight up.
Just a quick thing. Can I make sure she's breathing?
Yes.
Once you
You
come
can
out of
make
the
a
tower.
medicine check.
Medicine check.
Medicine check. Medicine check.
18.
She is breathing and sleeping very, very deeply but peacefully.
Okay. As long as she's not dead, because he did not bring a diamond.
Nobody did. Who has diamonds in this game?
Well, whatever the equivalent of it is for the fucking Revivify spell, okay? Is
What
that
do
what you
you
want me to
mean the
say? Does that
equivalent?
roll off the tongue better to you?
So
My
oh,
question is,
I'm just saying that diamonds are definitely necessary for those spells, but when was the last time we ever got a diamond as a reward in anything? We're closer to having tourmalines than diamonds.
This is
also,
true.
409 times going through here and you haven't found a diamond once? I don't think you're going to, Big Chief.
Also, now that it's destroyed, the item you destroyed was, well, it was specially made by Ivira.
Well,
It shielded her mind from magical attacks. It prevented her from being charmed. It prevented her from being frightened. And any attempt to read her mind, charm, frighten, or deal psychic damage to her was instead reflected back on who was casting it.
ah.
I have a feeling I know this item and you've shown me it before.
The item also preserved her youth, beauty, and mental faculties. But in the moment of Yithrin's crash, magic was momentarily undone and her crown was corrupted, and instead of safeguarding her mind and memories, began to siphon them, leaving her to endure centuries as a husk of her former self, kept alive by the magic of the crown.
Well, now she gets a second lease at life.
The crown once could only be removed by her. You could not remove it. But the corruption made it to where she could not remove it.
And only someone else could.
Yep. Any creature that touches the crown needed to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or become charmed by the crown, ignoring resistance or immunity to the charm condition.
Oh.
And their
Oh.
next action would be to don it.
Oh, that's a problem. Oh my.
From the moment it's dawned, the crown begins to siphon memories from the wearer, starting with its earliest memories. The wearer can sense that its memories are being stolen, but cannot remove the crown from their head except in an anti-magic field. After wearing the crown for 1 hour, they must make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw or be stunned until the crown is removed by someone else. This new person must also make the save. the crown is worn for 10 uninterrupted days, the condition becomes permanent, and the crown reduces the wearer to a mindless husk. So it was to protect her from the most powerful of enchantment magics. She dealt almost daily with Fae.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be necessary.
Could you imagine this thing if it was not corrupted? How useful that would be?
Immensely.
Someone tries to
I had that momentary thought where I was like, maybe Kren could absorb it and like learn what the fuck is going on with it. But then I was like, but it's cursed, and I don't want him. I don't want her absorbing cursed shit, because that's risky business. So I'm like, you know what? We'll just go ahead and smash. It's fine.
And as we are on our way to the museum to drop off the Archmage, can I humbly request that we roll credits?
Yes. That would be fun.
Thank you.
Hey, just know that start of the next one, we got the whole tower for the entire session.
Yeah.
I know you desperately want to get your move, but it's past midnight.
Yeah.
And whose fault was that? Whose fault was that to make their boon only available after all the trials and stuff were done? Huh?
Certainly wasn't my
No,
motherfucking fault. I didn't choose that.
That's what I chose. She chose Boone.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
chose how
see?
she got it.
See, I was asking the question, so I said, and who did it? It was the DM. So see,
Mm.
So, is everyone happy with the magical items they